Hey guys, it's your coach Scottie Hobbs. Happy Monday morning. 2 more days left in April, so everybody's pushing strong. I just finished my bulk chest workout from Body Beast. I'm in my last 30 days before I finish out my 90 days, so I'm excited to share results with you guys. Focused on keeping my mental health and my physical health at top condition so that I can be the best I could be as a father, as a coach, just as a person. So working hard. There's some things I want to share with you guys today. I've had some questions from some of my personally sponsored coaches, some of our downline coaches on kind of the procedure of helping a brand new coach get started. You know, what do you talk about when you're getting them started? And I know we've had this conversation before, but basically what I do is I go through the stuff in the seven-day quick start guide. I find out their why. Why are they doing this? What's their purpose? You know, you've heard me talk about your definiteness of purpose. Like, what are you doing this for? What's your reasons? When I know that, I can help motivate them to keep going forward with their health and fitness goals, and as well as their business goals for building a Team Beachbody business. So I want to know what that is. I want to know kind of their personality type, how they're driven, and so on and so forth. But then we keep it simple when we're talking. There's so much stuff that can overwhelm a brand new coach, and if you're a brand new coach, or your coach has been doing this for a while and you're a little bit confused and you're lost a little bit, I want you guys to let go of the fear and keep this simple. We talk about the 3 vital behaviors. Do your workout every single day. Read personal development, self-help books, and be proof the product works already, and then just share your story, share your experiences, share what's working with you. Don't focus on or worry about selling something. You're just worried about sharing your story, sharing the story of those around you, what's working for them. You know, the product sells itself, so you don't have to worry about that end. So keep it as simple like that, keeping them focused on month-long goals. You know, a lot of people, they come in, they're like, I want to make a full-time job out of this, or I want to help my wife leave her job, or, you know, there's all these big goals, and that seems to be overwhelming for many. So keep it focused on what's happening this month, today. What's today? Do your workout, read personal development, share. You know, share your experience with somebody. And I teach them to share with 2 to 5 people a day. You know, reach out to them, connect with them, share, and invite them. So we're keeping it simple in that thing, and it's focused on hitting Success Club, you know, in the first month, in the second month. So we're teaching them that. But then I share with them kind of how this business works. Because a lot of times I believe people think that success in this business, or any business in that matter, which I'm going to explain to you, happens by luck, or by who you're placed under, or that all of a sudden something's going to line up. You're going to have a perfect blog, or you're going to have a perfect YouTube, or you're going to have perfect results, and everything's going to click and be perfect for you. And what happens with that is you sit there and wait for things to be perfect, and you don't move forward, because success and the result in this business happens from doing the daily activity, those 3 things I talked about. Plus, you guys can look at my blog at coachscottiehobbs.com for the 10 things I do every day. I share with you the 10 things that I do every single day. And if you looked at those activities, you know, there's not a result involved in those 10 daily activities. I'm just doing the thing, doing it with excitement, with passion. And really, at the end of the day, I could do that for a week straight and not sell 1 challenge pack or not sign up 1 coach. But that doesn't mean I'm not successful. It means that I'm doing the activity that I know will bring the result. I'm planting the seeds, I'm making connections with people, building relationships, and the result always follows the action or the activity. So you have to be able to do those things every single day, expecting the return in the future. And what I want to share with you guys today, and what I talk about my new coaches with, is I set them up for success. I teach them that their success in this business is going to be a direct reflection of the number of lives that they change. Nothing that I'm going to really do for them. Like, yes, I'll give you trainings, I'll give you tools, but if you guys look at it, I give this training to everybody on YouTube, this stuff right here. Our team calls are public to anybody, the recordings on my blog at the top of the blog. So I give all the tools there. You know, everything is given. So I teach them that this is where you get the stuff, this is where you get the training, this is where you get the knowledge. It's up to you to take that knowledge and apply it. And then, of course, when you have a question about it, or you need some adjustment, or that stuff I'm giving you is not working, then you come to me and say, hey, this is what I'm doing, this is what my result looks like, and then we talk about it, and we figure out what we can do different, what we can adjust, and then we can do that and then see a different result with the time. So what I teach them is this is kind of like a franchise. And I saw Carl Deichler do a post about somebody saying it's easy for you because you're already rich. It's easy for you to be excited every day and motivated and pumped up. It's not so easy for us that are doing a lot of work and don't have any income to stay excited. And Carl's response was simple. It was like, how do you think I got rich? And what he's saying there is that he stayed excited. He stayed motivating through all the ups and downs and struggles of building his business. Team Beachbody didn't happen overnight. It took years upon years of him staying excited about his definite of purpose, his vision for his company of what he wanted to achieve. So the same thing has to go for you guys, and I teach that to our brand new coaches, okay? And I give them an example of a franchise. I give them an example of a franchise, and I give them an example of any job. I'm going to stick specifically to any job you've had right now. I know most of you guys should have had some job in your past, whether there's 20 people in that company or 500 people or 1,000 people in that company. You guys, I want you guys to understand something right now, and when I teach this to you, I want you to look at it, turn on the light bulb, and say, I will be one of those that do more than expected. I guarantee you guys, any company you guys worked at, companies I've worked for before, we'll say 10 people that get hired in a company, 20 people that get hired in a company. All 20 of those people went through an interview process, right? They talked to the hiring department, the HR, whoever it was, and they told them, I will give everything I got. I'm a hard worker. I'm trustworthy. I'm loyal. I'll show up. This is my track record. I'm great. I'm going to be a great asset for this company. I want to grow. I want to improve. I want to move this company forward. I want to, move my family forward by reaping the rewards of my hard work. And they go to work, they get hired, and they start. Okay, so this company hires 10 people. All 10 of these people, they said they are going to work the hardest. They're going to do everything they can. And I'm going to give you guys the true facts of what I see and what I've seen in companies in the past. So out of those 10 people, and I talked to my brand new coaches like this. I said, and I've seen this firsthand. Let's say a company I work for was a factory. So let's say I started as a sweeper. So let's say everybody comes in as a sweeper or they do the garbages, right? They're just one of the entrance level jobs of that company. What happens is there will be the person or the few people that show up every single day on time for work. If not, they're 5 minutes early. They're into their work clothes that they're supposed to wear, and they're working when the bell rings. There's those people. And they get done with their sweeping job or whatever their job is, and they go to their supervisor, they go and they say, hey, what else can I help with here? What else can be done? I got some free time, let's do this. Then there's going to be the ones that come and they sweep or they take out the garbage and they go along all slow, and they're just looking at that clock. They're waiting for the break. They're waiting for the lunch. They're waiting for closing time to come, and they're just moping along, doing everything at a slow pace so that they don't run out of time, so they don't have to do more. There's going to be those people. There's going to be the people that show up late, right? They come, they're 5 minutes late every single day, or they're 10 minutes late, and the supervisor comes to them, and they're like, hey, you guys, or hey, Scottie, you've been late to work 3 days in a row. I've warned you twice. If you're not on time tomorrow, you are going to be fired. And if I show up late in that company, in that real job, I'm going to get fired. Okay? So I want you guys to realize this and get where I'm going with this analogy, is that person that shows up, like the first person I said, they show up, they do their job, and they look around, they're like, what else can I help with? What else can I do? They're doing more than expected. They're doing more without expecting pay. And a person that does that comes to work with a positive mental attitude, they work more than expected, and they want to help move the company forward. They want to improve themselves. They want to improve their skills, because if they're out asking what else can be done, they're going to improve their skill set in that company, which they're going to be moved up eventually into another position. Then they can do that and then learn more. And that person's going to move forward in life. And although they're not getting paid for it right now, they're getting paid in the future because they're going to move up through that company. So I want you guys, hopefully the light bulb is clicked on this as I'm talking to you guys. I talked to my brand new coaches about this from the very first time we talked in their very first week. And what I'm going to ask you guys right now, whatever company you can think of in the past, think about the individuals you worked with, the mindset that each individual had, and where they went in that company, and if they even stayed with that company, and then relate that to Team Beachbody, you as a coach. And I want you guys to decide right now, which type of person are you going to be? And if you choose the right choice and I make the right choice that I know you're going to make, if you're serious about moving your life forward, improving the lifestyle for your family, and making an impact on thousands of people, if you can take that and make that decision, but make it a true decision, not just like, I hope that happens, or I'm going to do that today, or I'm going to do that tomorrow, but the decision that I'm going to wake up every single day and do that, you will receive the benefits of that work that you do right now. It will pay you dividends in the future, but you've got to trust the process, just like any job that you've ever had, okay? I'm sharing this with you from personal experience, from different jobs that I've had, from working at the sweeping and cash register at Taco Time to becoming the manager, from working at a factory that produces food manufacturing equipment, from being the sweeper, moving on up to organizing distribution of parts, to running a laser, to programming the laser, to writing the manuals for the machines, to helping run a service department. All because I went out and did more than I was expecting, and had the desire to learn more, and had the desire to grow and have more of an impact in that company, and help things move forward in that, and not just do what was simply asked of me, expect to pay, and grab the paycheck and leave. So think about it with your life and what you want with your Team Beachbody business, and decide if you are going to do more than expected. I want to hear about it in the comments. I want to hear about it on the Facebook comment thread. I believe in you guys. Happy Monday. 2 days left in the month. It's up to you guys to decide right now if it's too late to hit your goals, or if 2 days is when you're going to crunch and you're going to make this happen. I believe in you guys. Let's go do this.